Kavaliova and Bieliaiev. 10th place after the short program yesterday.
This is the first of their 2 step sequences in the free dance. The step sequence is the most heavily weighted point scoring elements. Very difficult feature in the combination spin for her. Packing lots of technical content into their style B type step sequence.
Victoria Kavaliova, Bieliaiev from Belarus. Well, let's see what they think of it. It did look clunky on occasions. Parts of it looked really interesting, but
yes, they seem to lose their steam towards the end of the program, particularly the last choreographic dance lift. There looked to be a bit of a problem and a bit of a mistake there. This couple had issues with their step sequences. I referenced the step sequences while they were skating, and they did have issues with those in the short dance. Only a level 1 partial step sequence and a level 1 not touching midline step in the short dance. There are 2 step sequences in this free dance, both in hold, and they will be reviewed by the technical panels differently. There's a step style A and a step style B. And it was interesting that this couple chose to put a lot of content into their second step sequence, and the requirements for that second step sequence are much easier in terms of the volume of turns they've got to put in, and yet they elected to jam-pack it with difficult turns. For me, the problem is that whilst they have lots of turns attempted, the quality and cleanliness of those turns aren't going to be rewarded by the technical panel. So still some issues with the depth of their edge set in particular. This very, very difficult position for her with the layover. And as with all of the couples that we'll see today, they'll all be attempting level 4 in every element, but it's so often the step sequence that really dictates the caliber of the skater. Most of the competitors that you'll see today will achieve level 4 in their lifts, their twizzles and their spin, but it's the step sequences which are the most difficult to attain the high level on. And like I said, the step sequence, the most valuable in terms of points. The level 1 step sequence, just 4.1 marks. And a level 4 step sequence, 8.6.
We're there in 10th place. You can see the crowd beginning to thicken up, because obviously this is very popular, the dance in France, with the world champions to come at the end of the show, Papadakis and Cizeron. It's unlikely that this couple will be moving up, though they are only 1.5 marks behind the couple who follow from France.
They have Alexei Gorshkov on their coaching staff now. He was the coach behind teams like Denkova and Stavisky and Domnina and Shabalan, who were world champions in the past.
Victoria, Yuri, obtenu un total de 68.23 pour le programme libre.
Yeah, not good. 68.23 is very low.